Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged. This is not a joke, this is real.
Listen up, because the internet is about to explode. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce just dropped the bombshell everyone has been waiting for. Yes, they're officially engaged. And let me tell you, fans are losing their minds. This isn't just another celebrity headline. This is the cultural event of the year. Can you even process that the pop queen herself and the NFL champ are tying the knot? It feels unreal, like a rom-com playing out live before our eyes. Their love story has been one of those fairy tales that somehow unfolded right in front of millions. Think about it. This whole thing kicked off when Travis, being all charming and playful, tried to hand Taylor a friendship bracelet at her show. Who knew that tiny gesture would snowball into a love story that would literally stop the internet?
We might have on her TNT friendship bracelet here as well. And she has the T Heart on Fire earring, I think. They deserve everything.
What started as a flirty little move turned into a whirlwind romance no one saw coming. Next thing you know, Taylor's spotted cheering for Travis from the VIP box at Kansas City Chiefs games, while he's jetting across the globe just to watch her crush stadium tours. From the sidelines to world stages, they've shown up for each other in the biggest ways, and fans just ate it up. It wasn't just about music or football anymore. It was about watching two totally different worlds collide in the sweetest, most unexpected way. Taylor brought her entire fan base into the football culture, making Chiefs games must-watch events, while Travis suddenly became everyone's favorite off-field superstar. Every red carpet moment, every cozy date night sighting, it all had people speculating nonstop. Was this headed somewhere bigger? And now, boom, engagement confirmed. And trust me, the way they broke the news was so perfectly them. No boring press release, no staged paparazzi shots. They dropped it on Instagram, dreamy garden vibes and all. The post looked straight out of a movie, a lush, floral-filled proposal scene, with Taylor jokingly captioning it, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married." Cute, cheeky, and so them. Fans were screaming in the comments. Hearts, crying emojis, full-on meltdowns everywhere. One fan summed it up perfectly. If Taylor Swift's engagement teaches us anything, it's to stop settling for mediocre partners. Find the one who makes you feel like Travis makes her feel. And honestly, can we get that printed on t-shirts already? But here's where it gets juicier. Swifties, who never miss a detail, noticed something hilarious. On Travis's podcast, Taylor casually called him her boyfriend, and the way he side-eyed her? Priceless. Turns out he wasn't technically her boyfriend at the time. That look? Now it all makes sense. Fans are piecing together that he probably already had the proposal planned, which makes that whole moment even juicier. And let's just take a moment for this. One fan posted on X, "I cannot believe Travis Kelce walked into Arrowhead Stadium on July 7th, 2023 with just a bracelet and a dream, and now he's marrying Taylor Swift." Like, excuse me, are we in a Netflix movie right now? Of course, Travis didn't just wing it when it came to the proposal. This man went all in. Custom ring designed with Kindred Lubeck of Artifacts Fine Jewelry. No detail too small, no half measures. That's how he rolls, and it shows.
To see the ring?
That is gorgeous. That is beautiful. I love it. I am so happy for Taylor and Travis.
And let's talk about that ring because, oh my God, we're talking about a jaw-dropping old mine brilliant cut diamond that had everyone gasping. In the first photo, Travis is down on one knee, Taylor clutching his face, literally glowing with love. Then the other pictures, wrapped in each other's arms under a pink and white floral trellis, sitting on a bench that could have been plucked from a romance novel. Tell me this isn't a fairy tale unfolding right before our eyes. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have gone from America's favorite couple to America's soon-to-be bride and groom, and the countdown to their wedding? Oh honey, it's officially the hottest thing in pop culture. But just when you thought you knew the whole story, guess what? There's more tea, and it's coming straight from Travis's dad, Ed Kelce. And let me tell you, he spilled it all. Ed casually dropped in an interview that the actual proposal, yeah, it didn't happen when we all thought. Nope. Travis popped the question almost 2 weeks ago. That means Swifties have been living their lives completely oblivious while their queen was secretly engaged. The sneakiness. And apparently, Ed and Taylor's dad, Scott Swift, were whispering in Travis's ear like, "Forget the grand production, just do it." Ed's advice? You could do it on the side of the road, doesn't matter. What matters is getting down on one knee and asking. Honestly, legendary dad wisdom. And how did it actually go down? Classic Travis, simple, thoughtful, but straight from the heart. He tricked Taylor into thinking they were going out to dinner, but before leaving, he suggested a glass of wine in the garden. That's where he dropped to one knee. No stadium lights, no paparazzi, just a private, floral-filled garden and the question of a lifetime. The first thing they did afterward, grabbed their phones to FaceTime their families. Ed said he got the call in the middle of a Philadelphia Eagles practice, surrounded by tens of thousands of fans. Imagine getting a FaceTime from your son saying, "Hey dad, I just proposed to Taylor Swift." Like, excuse me, that's iconic. And fans are loving the intimacy of it all. In a world where celebrity proposals are over-the-top spectacles, these two chose simplicity. A private garden, a glass of wine, and just the two of them. Fans are melting, calling it the most Taylor thing ever. Honestly, couldn't agree more. So here's where things get even juicier, because Kelce didn't stop spilling tea. Nope, he came with receipts and details that had fans spiraling. According to him, this wasn't even a spur-of-the-moment thing. Travis had been sitting on this plan for months. Ed even suspected his son might have popped the question during last year's NFL season. Can you imagine Papa Kelce just casually walking around holding on to one of the biggest secrets in celebrity history like it's no big deal? But what really hit home? Ed said he hasn't seen Travis this happy in years. The glow, the joy, the way he lights up around Taylor, it's different. And honestly, you can see it too. Fans have been saying it since day one. Travis just looks like a man who is completely smitten. Oh, and wait until you hear this. Just days before the engagement news broke, the Kelce parents were hanging out with Travis and Taylor in Kansas City. They were all together for an ESPN event, and afterward, the couple invited the parents over for dinner at Travis's house. And guess who cooked? That's right, Taylor freaking Swift in the kitchen whipping up dinner for the Kelce family. Can you even deal? The world's biggest pop star in an apron casually making a meal like it's no big deal. Fans online completely lost it when they found out. Ed described it as one of those simple, perfect evenings. Eating outside on the patio, just a family dinner, no flashing lights. And he said you could see how crazy they are about each other. Like the fame disappeared, and it was just two people, completely in love, surrounded by family. And let's be real, Taylor cooking for the in-laws? That's not just casual girlfriend energy, that's future wife energy. Fans caught on to that real quick, saying, Taylor cooking for the Kelces? This was endgame energy before we even knew it. Honestly, they were right. But back to the bling, because let's be honest, we need to talk about that ring again. Experts are already calling it one of the most stunning celebrity engagement rings of the decade, and considering how many over-the-top Hollywood proposals we've seen, that's saying something. Jewelry pro Benjamin Cordapour even described it as a Victorian-inspired masterpiece with delicate goldwork and hand engravings. Basically, it's not just a diamond, it's art. And the stats? Breathtaking. An elongated antique cushion-cut diamond weighing in at about 8 carats, F in color, VVS1 clarity, handcrafted in 18-karat yellow gold. Translation? It's flawless, sparkling perfection. A ring that feels like it was plucked straight out of Taylor's dreamy, vintage-inspired world. Fans are convinced it looks like a detail straight out of one of her love songs. And honestly, they're not wrong.
You know why? It's because we sat here for years and years and years while she stayed hidden, and finally to see her this happy.
And you already know Swifties lost their minds. Social media went wild, zooming in on every angle of the ring, comparing it to Grace Kelly's, even Princess Diana's iconic pieces. Fan edits, memes, ring recreations. This thing became its own pop culture phenomenon overnight. And the price tag? Hold on to your wigs. Experts estimate it's worth around $550,000. Yes, you heard that right. Over $500,000 sitting pretty on Taylor's finger. Fans were gagged, jaws on the floor. But honestly, would we expect anything less from Travis? The man doesn't do mediocre. What's wild is how perfectly the proposal, the ring, the entire vibe all tie back to who Taylor is. A floral garden, a vintage-inspired diamond, intimate romance. It's basically the real-life version of her lyrics. One fan tweeted, "This proposal feels like it was written by Taylor herself." And honestly, it kinda does. Now, here's where it gets even better. For all the flashing headlines and paparazzi buzz, what fans love most about Taylor and Travis is how real their love story feels. From the very beginning, they've been each other's hype squad, and the way they've shown up for one another, iconic. Who can forget September 24th, 2023? That was the night Taylor shocked the entire world when she showed up at the Chiefs game, sitting with the Kelce family in the suite. She was laughing with his mom, screaming at plays, just fully living her best football fan life. And boom, that was it. And boom. That was the night the romance became official in the public eye. Kelce, of course, is playing it cool. When asked what comes next, he said the details are still up in the air, but he's bracing himself. Because let's face it, this won't be just any wedding. He knows his son's big day with Taylor Swift will go down in history. They're just two young people very much in love, he said, almost downplaying it, but at the same time, you can tell he knows it's about to be monumental. And fans? Oh, they're going wild with theories. Social media is filled with speculation. Will it be a glamorous Parisian chateau, a cozy Nashville estate, maybe even some secret destination wedding nobody sees coming? And of course, the dress. Swifties are already making Pinterest boards guessing what Taylor will wear. A romantic lace gown? Multiple designer looks? Something vintage that screams folklore chic? Everyone's convinced it'll be iconic, no matter what. The guest list alone has people spiraling. Imagine Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds sipping champagne alongside NFL royalty like Patrick Mahomes. Fans are joking that the RSVPs will basically look like the Met Gala guest list mixed with the Super Bowl roster. Truly, no one else could pull off a wedding this star-studded. But beyond the glitz and glam, what has people swooning is the heart of this love story. Kelce said it himself. At the core, this isn't about fame, headlines, or spotlight. It's about Travis and Taylor, two people deeply in love. That balance between being global icons and staying grounded is exactly why fans fans are obsessed with them. And let's not forget, this all started with a simple friendship bracelet. The fact that Travis walked into Arrowhead Stadium in July 2023 with nothing more than a bracelet and a dream, and now he's engaged to Taylor Swift? That's the stuff of fairy tales. Fans are still tweeting about it like it's the most iconic plot twist in pop culture history. Honestly, they're not wrong. So where does that leave us? With the countdown to what could be the most watched, most dissected celebrity wedding ever. Every little detail, venue, vows, the first dance song will dominate headlines. Fans are already joking. Forget the Grammys, forget the Super Bowl. We're all waiting for the Swift Kelce wedding livestream. And honestly, same. The truth is, what makes this story so addictive is how real it feels. Unlike other Hollywood couples who stage their romance for publicity, Taylor and Travis's relationship unfolded naturally, even under the world's brightest spotlight. Travis himself said it wasn't some PR stunt. It happened organically, and that's why fans are so deeply invested. Now picture it, the floral garden where he proposed, the $500,000 ring, the dad secretly coaching Travis to just go for it, Taylor cooking dinner for the Kelces, Travis screaming love story at her concerts. It all adds up to a love story that feels too perfect for words. And yet, here we are, completely captivated. And the best part? This is just the beginning. Engagement down, wedding on the horizon, and fans already dreaming about the next chapter. Will Taylor write a love song inspired by this proposal? Will Travis dedicate a Super Bowl win to his future wife? The possibilities are endless, and every fan is strapped in for the ride. Because let's be real, this isn't just a celebrity relationship. This is pop culture history in the making.